Hydrate? Sure. Why not? Bada bada. Bada bada. Hello though, Ali. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, comma. Oh geez, I don't know. I'm feeling a little strange today. Not for any like real important reason or anything. It's just that I'm roasting something. I'm roasting some peppers, some hot peppers, some chilies, and some meat in the oven right now, and that's got to go on for at least another like 2 hours at least. So the air is a little hot. You know, there's a little bit of spice in the air currently. It's going low and slow in there, but yeah, my decently small room here is a little spicy right now, you know. So maybe this is like a challenge stream. Honestly, I don't know. But hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I haven't streamed in a week, as per usual. I don't know. Did I have goals? Do you guys remember this? I don't know. I feel like we had to talk about like. I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll save that for later. But oh, geez, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Not that I never don't feel like that, but I don't know. Good, just playing The Sims. Huge. Hope that's good. You're having fun. Hopefully you're having fun. Tsuchinoko Han, yeah? The evil emote. Dizzy Hungry in my chat. This is what you bring forward, yeah? Okay. I see how it is. Tsuchinoko. Wow, alright. I see how it is. Hello, Hungry. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Bye? Yeah, that's also what I expected, too. Bye. So, goodbye. See you, Hungry. Thanks for coming by to the stream. Thanks for stopping by, even for just a second. Hello, Nilo. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Hold on, I just realized actually the fucking on the chat up here it said fucking on the YouTube chat on the screen it said fuck my stupid Chungus life, but I didn't see that in my sidebar here for some reason. Huh. That's weird. Ready to vibe? Ready to vibe, yeah. Ready to vibe in the same intonation and it's like, are you ready to party? Are you ready to vibe? Gosh. I need to catch a vibe, honestly. I'm mega tired. Ugh. I don't know, yeah. Today's stream, I don't know. It's probably gonna be pretty weird, honestly. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing quite yet. I have ideas, sure, but I don't know. You know, honestly though, I think I'm probably gonna turn schedule quests off for now. Just for now. Okay, hold on, sorry, I need to BRB. Oh shit. Oh god. Wait. Hold on. I need to check on something. Hold on. Jeez. Burb. Jeez. Okay. Hello. I'm back. All right. Like you mentioned before, actually, well, I don't know. Nothing's like especially interesting is happening, but I've got something in the oven. I've got something hot in the oven right now. So the air in my room, the air is a little bit spicy. So we're gonna try to draw anyway, but I don't really want to spend the next like 3 hours doing absolutely nothing. So he's cooking literally. Yeah, I am. A friend of mine suggested I make like beef and cheese sandwiches. So I've got like a roast. I'm trying to make like carnitas, I guess. Just like in the fucking, it's in the oven, it's still cooking. And I made bread today too, So that's like, I mean, that's my bread update, I guess. I don't know. I don't. I've been continuing on with that, I guess. I don't know if you're. I don't know if there's anyone actually invested in my current bread journey, but I'm starting. I've decided. I've figured out the correct. I don't know what type of bread. It's just like, I don't know. It's a pretty simple instant yeast recipe. So it's like a crusty, just sort of loaf kind of thing. There's no butter or anything, so it's not like an especially like soft kind of bread, but it's pretty simple and pretty good. So but I've been shaping them into the shape of like three long sort of loaf things, long bun kind of things, like a sub actually, making like three like hero rolls basically. So I have three of those, and I'm cutting them in half to make like basically my own subs essentially. And I'm gonna make have sandwiches for the next like 2-3 days, I think, at least, for lunch hopefully. So that's my plan currently. But yeah, but to get to that plan, I need to have the beef in the oven to get cooked. So we're gonna let that go, and we're gonna have to just deal with the fact that the air is a bit spicy. We're gonna just kind of have to deal with that. Yep, yep. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I'm. I don't know. That's what's going on like currently physically, but I don't know. How are you guys doing? Anything new happen? Anything cool? Anything interesting in the? Well, a lot of things are happening in the world, but I don't know. Anything interesting y'all been doing up to? Just vibing, just vibing. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh geez, I don't know. I've been like, I see like, I had this idea, thought the other day actually, because like I've been like pretty tired recently for like a variety of reasons. I've been up to a lot actually. I've been like doing a lot of work and stuff, uh, and stuff. But like, I don't know. I feel like recently though, I've been doing a lot more just like routine wise. I've been trying to like, bolster some of the things in my like morning routine and stuff. And it's like, and it's been fun. It's been nice being able to like have more things to like sort of keep my life in check, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like I'm reaching like the upper limit of shit I can do in a week without dying. Cause like I got home on Friday and I immediately fell asleep. Like I didn't immediately fall asleep. Actually, I didn't like walk through the door and die, but I walked through the door. I ate something, like I heated something up, and then I ate it, and then I like actually like fell onto my bed and just like completely like passed out for like a long time. I think I got home and I finished eating at around like 6 probably, and then after that I just like I'm pretty sure like I slept until 10. So like that's like an hour, right? That's like an hour of just like sleeping. So that's like 5 hours of just like being dead asleep like after like and that's like no longer a nap, right? Like that at that point I'm just like actually about to sleep through the night. So like I don't know. I tried to fall asleep like right after that too, but you know how it is. I guess I just kind of had to wait. If I breathe in too much, the peppers in the air start to like interfere with my speaking. Fills my lungs with spiciness. Fuck. Oh jeez. This can't be good. I'm sleeping a lot because of the weather. True, isn't that true? Actually, it's like a lot of. It's been like it's. I mean, I guess it's currently hella cold, right? I hear a lot of my friends are like snowed in like completely right now. I think actually, which I guess is like the whole thing. There's like an ice storm and stuff. So I hope everyone's safe. Oh jeez. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wowie. Oh, jeez, I don't know. You know, I feel like sometimes, like, it should be. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, when I'm like, I don't know. I had this thought the other. I thought this had this thought earlier actually because I was thinking about streaming. I mean, for the whole week, really. I guess it's not really a point. I mean, I guess like I don't know. Whenever I'm like not streaming, it's just like I'm just like doing whatever. I guess, but like I mean, like the other day, like today though, because I knew I was gonna be streaming. I don't know. I had this thought, I guess, about like I don't know about how like interesting a person's life can really be. I guess you know. And I mean, I think everything is like relative, but you know, I wonder if like I guess a way that people like sort of like invest into like trying to be streamers is that they try to like I don't know connect and like try to live more interesting lives so they have more shit to like stream about. You know, I mean it's weird to mention, but like the most interesting things that have been happening to me recently has literally just been me like making bread, which is interesting in its own right. I think honestly, I don't think I have anything. I don't think anyone here has anything against bread making, unless you do. I don't know. Does anyone here have any vendettas against bread that they want to air out for now? Hmm. Well, I mean, see, I don't know. Well, like I had that thought though because I guess like because like the other day, F gluten damn, I have a vendetta against raisin in bread. Okay, well, see that's like is that that's like more about the deception than it is like the bread itself, right? You know, raisin in bread. I mean, that's just how it is, I guess. You know, the raisin in bread is thing that's not something you're. Not I think a lot of people are looking for, I guess. You know. Does anyone here like raisins actually? Because like I'm fine with raisins. I feel like I like raisins. I think they're all right. I don't hate raisins at all. I think they're fine. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I'd rather have a fresh grape, I guess, but you know. Hello, 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 Mega. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Well, like I said though, the other day though, I just had like I had this like my sister wished me a happy birthday, which my birthday is tomorrow actually. Hello. But but like she congratulated me. I had a very nice conversation. But she mentioned to me that she was like but she mentioned to me that like she had this app actually called like Fantasy Hike. And it's like, you know, I don't know. There's like something, but like when I saw the app and like I thought about it, you know, like I guess like I feel like I'd kind of feel worse if I actually got the app though, because you know I don't walk nowadays. You know, I don't have time to walk. I usually just commute to like the studio, and I do work, and then I come back. So like I feel like if I had to track just that, you know, like the whole point of the app is that like you're sort of like tracking like your steps and stuff and stuff. But like I don't know, I feel like it'd feel kind of bad if I tracked that and just like learned, yeah, like wow, this guy goes to two places all day, you know. It's like man, I don't know. Doing okay. Life has improved a bit more. Projects are moving well. Hope you guys are also doing well. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, my speaking fell apart in the middle there because I got hit by the fucking peppers in the air debuff. Oh shit! Whoops. Thank you for the early birthday wishes, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't ask me how old I am. Don't ask me how old I am. I'm not gonna answer. Pepper buff? Is it a pepper buff? You know, I keep having to like drink water. Yeah, it's a pepper debuff, bro. I'm fucking like, oh god, there's so much hot, like, fucking spiciness in the air. I keep fucking having to, like, I keep speaking for an amount of time, and then eventually the pepper debuff fucking, like, kills me. I just stop speaking. Obviously, you're. No, I'm not saying that message out loud. If that was true, though, by the way, it fucking, like, this would not be, like, a legal thing I'm doing here. I'd be breaking TOS if that was true, bro. Oh my god. Dude. God. I mean, sure this has happened to, like, everyone at some point, but, like, fuck. Just recently, I was, like, rewatching, like, a Defunct Land video. And I was just listening to it in the background, and then I heard him say fucking... heard him say it, and I was like, fuck. Fuck. It's like fucking Among Us again. It's like fucking another sleeper agent, just code. You know, you hear the numbers. Oh, the numbers. Oh, the numbers. Man, I don't know. Pattern recognition brain. Yeah. Is 6-7 the new Among Us? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Do you guys ever think, like, I mean, I don't know. Do you guys think that we've just, like, I don't know, that our perspective is just different now that the time has passed, or do you guys think that, like, things just don't go viral the same way anymore, you know? Or do people just say things that go viral all the time, you know? Because, like, yesterday, because I had this thought, I guess, about, like, you know, I keep sometimes I see stuff about, like, videos, and it's like, this viral video is going crazy on Chinese social media, and it's like, I don't know. Do you feel like the vibes of, like, something going viral is, like, different nowadays? You know, doesn't hit the same yet, and it just comes and goes. I guess I don't. I guess, you know. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, part of me feels like it's just getting older, right? Like, time is just passing. You know, I don't feel like it's actually anything actually different is happening, but there is a part of me that's, like, wondering if there is, like, something happening that's like that's just, like, changing about virality and things online, though, you know. I'm sure there's so much of the time during COVID at home and they were everywhere. They're so off. Things seem to feel more polarizing, right? Like, I don't know. Like, this is my dilemma right now. Is that I feel like, I don't know. I feel like nowadays that, like, the vibe is a little bit different. You know, like, I don't know if it's just me, but uh, then again, I'm not that old, but I feel like with how things move fast, I feel weird. I'm still young technically, all. I mean, a lot of people are still young technically. I feel like old is like an operating term that, like, doesn't really mean anything at this point. You know, people who are 30 are old in some cases, depending on how old you are, and then, like, 40, 50, you know, 60. Do you think 70 years old? Do you think 80 years old? You know, like, it's all relative. But, like, we are older. You know, time has passed. I think that's the important part, really. You know, I think it's just like I think that time has passed, though. You know, that's the whole thing. It's not really that, like, anything is, like, drastically like changed about our current status. It's just that time has passed relatively. You know. To be honest, I'm harsh with myself. I'm not even in my 20s, and yeah, I feel or act old. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things that age you in certain ways, though, nowadays, though. It's not that true, though. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I say that, but, like, I don't know. See, like, the main thing is that just, like, I don't know. I feel like virality as, like, a concept doesn't really exist anymore. You know, I feel like instead of being, like, a big wave that knocks everyone over, I feel like everything that's viral, like, comes as, like, a mini wave, and you kind of just, like, ride it out now. You know, you're kind of just, like, on the wave, and you're just experiencing it fully. Like it doesn't knock you over your feet anymore. You know, it doesn't blindside you with how like absolutely like fucking popular it is. You know, you just kind of like see people talking about it, and you're like, yeah, that's the new wave. I guess it's the new thing. You know, it's always like the new thing, not the thing that's like currently being talked about as the big thing. I guess, you know, one of many things. I guess, you know, but I don't know. I feel neither old or young. But that's maybe how it feel like being in your 20s. Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. You know, it's just kind of like you said, it's waves. Sometimes it's just big waves that just falls at this point. The ages before seeing a gigantic one again. That's my point. I feel like is that like I feel like the big waves just hasn't existed in a while. I don't know. I gotta drink some water. Fuck. The pepper debuff. The pepper debuff is getting me. Gonna come back. I feel like the question is probably not now, but when? When it's still around time. 2 days. Who knows? Like facility. That's fair. I don't know. Jeez. Sigh. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't really talk about this very often because I don't talk about age, about things very often. But I don't know. But like every year on my birthday, I do think about this a little bit. You know, I think about age and stuff a bit because I don't like mentioning age or anything for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons, I could go into it, but maybe later. But for now, but like, I don't know. I feel like just even recently though, it's just like I don't know. But every year, like I go onto Twitter or something and I like make like an introspective post about where where I'm at in life and stuff. You know, past 2 years, I don't know, I had like pretty drastic shifts, I guess, in my life at the time. But like this year, I don't know really. I don't really feel that like there's something drastic happening currently. You know, at least to me, obviously. Like I'm just talking about my me right now, but like I don't know. You know, I'm not really sure what's going on. You know, I feel like I mean, in particular, I think that as time passes, birthdays kind of sneak up to you a little bit more. You know, yeah, like birthdays. I feel like yeah, the older you get, birthdays begin to like just sneak up on you a little bit, a little bit faster nowadays. But I mean, this year in particular, I feel like my birthday just kind of like snuck up to me. You know, like I thought about it, but like it's just like I haven't. I don't know. I tried to put in some more like effort into like feeling the age, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling anything. I don't think. Just a day among days, I guess. You know, I'm gonna be +1 on tomorrow on Monday, so I don't know. It's nothing especially complicated about that, really, but you know, what time is it? Okay, we got 40 minutes until the concoction can come out of the oven. So 40 more minutes of the debuff, I guess, whatever. It feels like a day to reflect on how far I've come. I mean, you know, honestly, I don't know. The older you get, I guess like it depends on like I guess like you make of it what you will. I guess you know. I don't know. I don't I guess I mean I'm planning on just getting some food. I guess you know I'm just gonna eat something good. I mean I don't know. Have this happened to you guys actually? I don't know because like I feel like most of my holidays nowadays have just boiled down to like eating something a little bit more than little eating something nice. I guess you know or putting more effort into making a meal. Because I feel like that's the easiest and most impactful change I can make to my daily life without having to like actually set aside like time, you know? Like for Christmas, I was just gonna eat something different. I was gonna eat something nice. For New Year's, I'm just gonna eat something nice. For my birthday, I'm just gonna eat something nice. For fucking the holidays, I'm just gonna eat something nice. It's just all that happens nowadays, you know? All I've been doing is just been eating something nice for the holidays, which is like, it's not anything like, it's not bad, you know? It's nice to eat something good, and like food is like an integral part of human existence, obviously, but like, I don't know. I feel like in the absence of any more like sort of abstract or nebulous like holiday things that you do, the most common I feel like thing that a person can do to like break up like the monotony is just to eat something different, you know? Cause like I'm not gonna buy a tree in this room, you know, but I could get food though. Oh jeez. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Oh jeez. Da, da, da. Okay, you know, honestly, maybe I should open a window. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put on my shawl, my grandma shawl that I washed today, because you know it's been a while. I'm gonna put on my shawl and I'm gonna open a window like right now, just to try and dispel the pepper debuff right now. It might make it a little bit loud in the room, but hopefully it doesn't pick up. But I'm gonna see though. I'll see. There we go. There's now a cold breeze blowing through my room now. Hopefully that'll help dispel the pepper curse being cast upon me. Yeah. Gosh, you know what? Honestly, the recipe I looked at to create. Oh, jeez, I don't know if you can hear that shit. That's kind of loud. Well, let me know if that's annoying, too annoying, or something. But like, I don't know. I feel like though, like I mean, the recipe I looked for. I mean, like asked for like canned chilies. I couldn't find any, so I just got some actual chilies. But like, I don't know. You know, actually, the way that the chilies were like labeled at the store, by the way, actually, were like the way they were labeled just had like there was like one card, like a laminated card above like where all the chilies were, and it had like pictures next to them, but the pictures were really small and they had like really short descriptions. Like one description of the chili was like this kind of chili is long and green, and I looked at all of the peppers, and like the majority of them were long and green. So I don't know. I'm not sure what you're asking me for really. And like I don't know, like when I got to checkout, by the way, because like I mean I had to bagel them myself because like I don't know, like when I got to checkout, like the person looked at the bag and was like, "Oh, are these jalapenos?" And I froze for a second because I wasn't actually sure. I just nodded and like they went ahead with that, but like I just legitimately had no idea if they were. I actually had like no clue. I think they were. I think they were jalapenos, probably. But like I didn't know though. I wasn't. I didn't actually know though. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Ba da ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You know, I don't know. I haven't really been like thinking about all that much recently, but like I've tried to like I mean, do you guys ever try to like manipulate your like algorithms in a certain way? Because like when I'm on the YouTube and stuff, I'm like I keep getting like shit that I don't want to watch, which is like probably fine. Like maybe that's like a good thing actually. Maybe I should like get off YouTube or something. But like I don't know. But like every so often, like I feel like I need to go find a video that I liked in the past and like try to redirect my recommendations into that. You know, like I had the thought, and then like I mean, recently I've been trying to direct my YouTube towards like fashion and like writing again, because like it used to be a little bit about that at least. Like I used to have at least some videos about writing and fashion, and but like I haven't seen a lot of that recently. Which I mean, this is like a thing that happens to me sometimes though. Is like, do you guys ever like think about like like you wonder about like if anything interesting has happened in like subcultures that you're not a part of though. Because like I'm not involved at all in like fashion like discourse. I guess like I'm not really involved in like fashion community at all. You know, I'm not really aware of what's going on in the fashion world. But like, I wonder if anything cool has been happening there. You know, I wonder if anything crazy has been going on in the fashion world. You know, like I don't. Man, is that just me? And I mean, like, this doesn't apply to just specifically fashion or anything. It applies to like any it applies to like any like thing that like you're adjacently interested in, but like you're not super involved in enough to like know the news, I guess. But it's like, I wonder about that sometimes. Like I wonder if anything's happening in like I don't know, the writing world or like the arts and or like the clay modeling, the clay and like pottery world. Has there any been any like breakthroughs in like the pottery community? You know, I think it'd be cool to like I don't know to learn a little to like know. I don't think there's really much of a way to like actually like know that though, unless you have someone like involved in those communities to talk to. But it's a thought I have sometimes. Just like what if like I wonder what's going on in this world right now that I'm aware of. Like is there any like breakthroughs happening in like the reptile world? Do you think they've discovered any new like lizards or anything? Or like learn something new about lizards that like upturn like the whole field maybe, I wonder. Yeah, I know a little bit of everything, but that could just be brain rot. Yeah, maybe. Well, actually, what does brain rot even like really mean though? You know, what is what is brain rot anymore? Like is the rot itself like is the rot itself due like just like implying that like it grew and it's like stuck on there like and even if you try to like cut the rot out like it's still affecting the rest of the brain. Is that like the whole point? I guess maybe I don't know. I guess brain mold is a little bit less like I don't know. Actually, do you think brain rot or brain mold is a more like flattering like term? Because like there's memes about like I don't know. There's already memes about like I guess like what like fucking I don't know the mold, the mold taking over people's heads. J.K. Rowling, Lamau even, but like I wonder. I mean, I don't really think about this, but I guess like brain rot is like a specific term to differentiate like one kind of like trend or meme that exists that has like a certain vibe. Do you guys think that like 6-7 is like brain rot? Is this in the same category of meme? Or do you think every meme nowadays is just brain rot? Actually, is this how it is right now? Is every meme brain rot, but not is every meme brain rot, or is or but is or are not all memes brain rot memes? You know, the parasites. Yeah, maybe the new word for meme is brain rot. Maybe, but see, like this is the thing though. So like I've seen like brain rot be used in context. Okay, see, this is actually a thing, right? I don't know if I don't know if you have observed this at all. Let's get armchair linguist here, but like I've also seen people use the term brain rot in reference to like hyperfixations. I've seen people say I have such brain rot about these two characters or whatever. So like, I've seen this. So brain rot has like something specific to the head in that case, right? Like it has to be, I think, at least. And that would make sense, right? So, but if it is the case that like that that brain rot is the new word for meme, but you can't really say that like I have such meme about these two characters, right? No, you can't say that because like there's a specific kind of like terminology you use for that that hyperfixation and brain rot both somehow fill. So I don't know. I wonder if there's something operating there. Maybe that brain is like the operating term here. You know, like it's anything that fucks with your head a little bit, that like latches on and like rots your head a little bit. Maybe I don't know. I mean, you know, honestly, I think it's kind of funny though to imagine anyway, because like if you think about it, like if you think about the term brain rot, like it's kind of like self-referential, right? Like it's freely admitting that whatever it's referring to is like actively like somehow harmful to your head, right? And people use it just to be funny, so people don't really internalize that, I guess, you know. You never really thought about it? Yeah, language is crazy, isn't it? You know, language is crazy. You know, I've had this thought. I had this thought today as well, actually, where like you know, like it makes a lot of sense actually, why a lot of fantasy involves like this kind of trope where it's like, oh, uh, we want to discover the old magic, you know, because the old magic was better, you know, the old magic is better, and for some reason, you know, and like when you think about it, like logically, within your head, right, you have to like imagine like, oh, well, this doesn't make any sense, right? Because like technology and like magic should also advance, right? It should improve as time goes on, right? But like when you really think about it though, a lot of human history, like the majority of human history is has like two big groups to it, you know, like the kind of people who want to focus on the present, and there's always at least one group of people who like thinks who constantly wants to be like, man, the old days were better in some way, you know, like you know, like you think about like the Renaissance, right? And the Renaissance was like all about like trying to like, I mean, rediscovered, rebirth, like things, right? And it's like I watched this like lecture on like YouTube a while ago, a bit ago, talking about like how like throughout history, there's always been people who write stories and like write literature about like kind of like reconnecting with the past, you know? Like people like back then also thought like, man, the medieval period must have fucking rocked, you know? And then now people nowadays also like base a lot of fantasy around like the medieval period and being like, man, that must have rocked, right? So then like it's kind of funny to imagine, but then like you kind of like have this like sort of cascading effect where it's like you as a modern person are writing about this past fantasy medieval period that must have rocked, but then the people in the medieval period in this fantasy setting also are thinking, man, the past rocked, and I want to rediscover the old magic. You know, it's kind of interesting to think about. especially because like I mean like it's weird to like once you like realize this, but like there's a lot of authors and a lot of people in the past who like had this exact same mindset, but like 200 years ago, you know. So like, wow. And I mean, like, it's weird, but like I guess that makes sense because like, there's a lot of people nowadays even who still say shit like, "Man, this sucks. I want to go back to." I mean, even recently, right? Like, I don't know if you guys were like participated or like were at all involved in this, but like, there's that one trend where it was like, oh, talk about like what were you doing in 2016? You know, like everyone wants to go back to the fucking past, man. Like, and you know, I'm gonna be real. Didn't people like think that 2016? I don't think actually. I don't think anyone like really like enjoyed 2016 when it was happening either. You know, like there's like you can argue very easily that like there's like it like wasn't as bad like currently, but like still though, you know. Oh jeez, fuck the pepper debuff got to me. Shit. Oh god. Got to me in the middle of that sentence. I breathed into his pepper and I had to die. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, actually, BRB for a second. I'm gonna go like clear my nose. All right, I'm back. Do you guys ever eat something spicy to like clear your nose? Actually, hmm. I mean, did you? I mean, I guess I'm just like wondering if anyone is actually, if any of you guys have like do that like consciously, because I feel like it's kind of like just like a thing that happens whenever I eat something spicy. But like, I wonder if anyone just does that specifically for that reason itself. You know, I wonder. I mean, I think ideally the better solution would just be like get a fucking tissue, I guess. But you know, I love soup for that. Eh, yeah, makes sense. I don't really think that's not offensive. I mean, I don't think any of that is really offensive or anything, or really. I don't think eating something spicy to get your nose clear is very offensive either. But like, I don't know. I guess like when I think about spicy food, I guess I imagine people just eating it for reasons for like the love of it. I guess not really specifically for any kind of goal. Which is weird, I guess. Is like I guess that's just me being unimaginative because like medical foods exist just all the time. You know what? Honestly, though, I feel like I'm probably not the kind of person who should be speaking on like any trend at all, though. Because like I've been talking a lot about like trends and like some stuff here, but like I mean, like, but like also though, it's just like I don't know. I feel like just in general, I just don't. I'm not very in tune with like what's actually trending at any point. Really, it's just not a skill I really have. Really, I just don't know. I just don't know how to ride that wave. I guess. I mean, like, I don't know. Is this like actually? Do you guys have? Are you guys like even aware that this is like a trend? Even because I saw like a couple posts about this. Like people are like drinking like hot water in the morning to be more Chinese, which is kind of funny. I think that's a funny way to put it. I guess you know. But like, is this like an actual like trend that's happening to poop better? Huh? Yeah. I mean, yeah. But like, I don't know. It just seems weird for me. To me, it was like I don't know. It's not weird. Like it's just like, I just wasn't conscious of the fact that it was a trend until like I really thought about it. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like I don't know actually. Like is it just me, but or like it's not just me, but like I feel like that's been like one of the prominent memes recently. It's just in general just being Chinese for whatever reason, you know. Like oh wow, I got to heaven when you get to heaven and it's Chinese now, but like I wonder what's happening. I wonder what's going on for that to happen, you know. Like I think it's kind of funny, but like I don't know. Is it racist though? I don't know. I've seen some posts call it racist, which I don't. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know. Like, there's some aspects of it that I don't really, I guess, vibe with personally. But like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm. I don't feel like I have much to like say about that really. Unfortunately. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I mean, you know what? Actually, I mean, I try to avoid doing this. I try to like avoid like a lot of things on my Twitter. You know, like whenever I'm like online and like I'm trying to like I try to like I'm looking at stuff. Like I try to like push away a lot of things. But like no matter how hard I try, I can't. I literally just can't seem to excise like Jujutsu Kaisen shit off of my timeline. Like I physically can't. I don't know why. Like maybe it's just because it's popular or whatever. But like is it actually so popular that like even though I never like any of the related tweets, like it just appears in my timeline anyway? Is it actually is Jujutsu Kaisen like that fucking popular for it to like actually enter my timeline despite me like not like actively avoiding all content related to it? Because like I wonder, because like I'm legitimately not like interacting with any post related to it at all, but like it just keeps showing up, which I'm kind of annoyed about. But like I don't know, it's not really that important though, honestly. Hmm. I mean, it did make you think though, honestly. I don't know. you guys hear that? I don't know if my mic picked that up. Actually, I don't know if my mic is like picks that stuff up, but like, oh geez, the car just like cars like drove by in the window. Yeah, heard it. Oh fuck. That was not annoying then, cause like I kind of need to keep the window open for like the pepper debuff, the pepper air to filter out a little bit more. Ah, jeez. Da, 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 da. Sometimes I wonder if I'd like benefit from like actually trying to structure and segment my streams in a way that, I mean, not makes sense, but like just doing it more regimentedly, I guess, Cause like currently all I do is I just say like I follow a structure, but I don't actually like section off time specifically for that structure. But I do know that a lot of what is it like a lot of what like fucking. I mean, a lot of my stream follows like the same sort of like building blocks, right? But like from what I've seen, a lot of other streamers like actually have like segment like how long a stream is and like how like I guess like the how long each section of it is. Or maybe they're being a little bit more loose about it. But like I saw this one streamer who had like what like they had like actually just like straight up like uh like a set break in the middle of the stream that they have, and it's like 5 minutes. It's not that long or anything, but like it was interesting to me though, because like I don't know, I guess I just never thought about doing that anything like that. I guess because like I mean I every stream I warm up for like a similar amount of time, right? But I don't ever like set a timer for that. But I do. I wonder if like I mean I wonder if like my streams would be like I don't know, not better, but like I don't know. I guess like if I would benefit at all from doing something like that at all, just in general. Like I'm not actually sure what the benefit of that would be for me specifically, because I'm just like I don't know, like I don't really have like a need for that, I guess. Because I don't stream for like 8 hours a day or anything. I stream for like half of that at most, but I don't know. It's like an interesting thought though. Like like what if I actually had like blocks of time? Like this is the start of the stream. This is the end of the stream or whatever. I feel like that would like require me to like actually set like an actual schedule though, which I don't really do though. So I don't know. I feel like there's probably steps to everything, right? Yeah, this is probably the steps for that, really. You know, like if I wanted to have like structured like streams, I probably need to like actually have scheduled streams first. But I don't do that because that stresses me out. So I don't know. I just stream whenever, and whenever happens to be pretty consistent, I guess. Okay, well, you know what? Though honestly, I might like regret saying this, or I might just straight up forget saying this. Actually, you know what? I straight up just probably I'm probably just gonna forget that I said this actually. But like, I think it would be cool if I could like I don't know if I could stream on at least one weekday next week. At least one. Like, come on, like at least one, right? Cause like I've been so like I mean I don't know because like I haven't been able to stream on Saturdays because on Saturdays I've been doing Pathfinder, which is fun. You know that's fun. Like it's still I want still want to keep doing that, and I could stream after that, but like yeah but like that's the thing though. So like it's just like geez, it's just like when I think about it though, it's just I don't know. I feel like see like this I feel like streaming on a weekday is one of those things that like I've mentioned before on stream, but then I just completely forget about it because like it kind of just like bleeds into everything I say on stream. Which I say a lot of shit on stream, don't I? You know, like I say like a whole lot of fucking bullshit on stream that I just don't remember a lot of times. Actually, like I'll be in the moment too, and I'll say something on stream, and then I'll forget about it like literally 10 seconds later, which is like kind of difficult. Which makes like interacting with me probably suck ass, but like you know. But like I don't know. I feel like maybe that'd be interesting though if I like actually well, not interesting, but I really want to try this. Although I really want to see if I can actually like stand to like do like a weekday stream because for the past like week and a half, like past 2 weeks essentially, actually, I've been coming home and I've just haven't been drawing at all, which is like understandable because I've been drawing all day. But like it's gotten to a point where I'm starting to like wonder if like if this is okay, you know? Like I'm starting to wonder if like if I'm gonna be like personally fulfilled if I don't draw for myself at least once a week, you know? Cause like God, I don't know. A lot of my time recently has been just spent just like not doing anything at home, just trying to just like laying in bed doing fucking nothing, which is like it's not even that restful because like I end up just like staying up late anyway. So it's like I feel like I might as well like get myself out of bed and like start doing something more productive before that time, and then actually trying to invest more time into actually being restful after the fact. But hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. Oh, do ya? Da, 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 da. Did you guys see? Actually, did you guys see like the big like fucking like deadlock update actually? Cause like that shit like dropped while I was like in the middle of class, but like I was I got pretty hyped looking at it, looking at like all the update page on fucking on the fucking website actually when it dropped. Cause I got a ping for it on like on the Deadlock Discord server actually, cause I'm in there. Cause I have a key, Lamo. Goth vampire lady with running mascara. Oh my god! All right. I see what your priorities are, obviously, Lamo. But yeah, I don't know. I got pretty nostalgic though, honestly. It's just like weird. I feel like I'm being annoying when I say this, but like I honestly got kind of nostalgic. Like looking at the update page and like thinking back to like when Valve like did like big updates for like TF2 and stuff, and you gotta like scroll down the update page and like see what they had cooked up, you know, for like TF2 updates and stuff, you know. I wonder if I'm being annoying by saying that though. Shit, I don't know. I feel like a lot of TF2 fans are really annoying about that, but I don't know. I felt real nostalgia though. It was crazy. But yeah, though, honestly. I mean, I think my favorite part right now, at least, is like the sort of the 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 patrons, like the update to like the big boss on each side, like the sides. I think it's my favorite thing right now. Like it's I think it's so I think it's my favorite aspect right now. I haven't played the update though. Yeah, honestly, I've been like sort of like my like window of time for gaming nowadays is like pretty fucking narrow. And it's gonna only get narrower if I decide to go through with trying to stream on a weekday though too. So it's like, oh man, I don't know. My time has been siphoned up. Oh, sigh. Oh gosh, you know what though? On Monday, this Monday, I mean this previous Monday, I had like such a crazy like I don't know experience. Not really. I had like a crazy like lock in. I guess you know. Like I sort of I like I put I came in with the goal to lock in, and I did do that. Like I locked in really hard to the point where like I feel like I knocked something loose in my jaw. Not literally or anything, but like I was pretty stiff by the end of it. But like I got a lot of work done essentially. But it was pretty crazy though because like gosh, like I was like. I mean, I've been mentioning this sort of like passive. I think I mentioned this before, but I've been having a lot of trouble focusing when I'm like I've been having more trouble like focusing when I'm like near people recently, you know? Like my sensory needs are kind of like weird, I think, honestly. But like I've been having trouble with that. But like this Monday though, like I put on my hat, I put my headphones over my hat, and I kind of just like sort of bundled up, and I got a shit ton of work done. But I wasn't able to like recreate that for the entire rest of the week though. So like, did I use up my alt or something? I feel like I alted on Monday, and then for the rest of the week, I just wasn't able to replicate that level of focus anymore, which is like weird to think about. I guess like, damn, like I did it once, but like I can't do it again. So like, did it even happen? Really, I don't know. So I mean, this coming week, my goal is to see if I can like recreate the conditions that caused that to happen, and see if I can like figure out how to like maintain a better like just sort of feel I guess for the whole thing. Cause like I don't know, it felt pretty good to get a lot of work done, but for the rest of the week I just wasn't able to replicate that, which is kind of frustrating. So, oh well. What? Okay, geez, okay. I feel like I'm like losing my mind here a little bit. I have no idea what I'm trying to do with this drawing actually. Let me take a step back here for a moment. Let me reconfigure this a little bit. Have you guys watched any movies recently? Actually, I don't know. I feel like I mean, there's like some things. There's some things that like what is it? There's some films that I've been interested in watching recently, but I haven't. I don't usually have time to like. Or I don't usually invest. I don't usually like set aside time to watch movies that often. So I haven't really been doing that. But like, have you guys watched any films recently at all? You know. Karate Kid and Kung Fu Panda. Good movies. Good movies. Good movies. I like Kung Fu Panda a lot, actually. I like Kung Fu Panda a lot. Good movies. Good movies. Good movies. I don't know. I've been wanting to watch. I mean, okay, I still haven't done this. I feel like I should have done this by now, but I still want to watch the fucking Chainsaw Man fucking Rizze arc. I should have. I mean, I can't totally. I can't watch that in theaters anymore. But like, I still want to. I probably still should set aside time to like find it digitally somewhere and watch that. But like, also recently though, actually, I mean, did this release actually? Hold on, because like I've been seeing some people talk about it, but Cosmic. Yeah, this is out, right? Initial release January 22nd. Yeah, so like I kind of want to watch Cosmic Princess Kaguya. I don't know anything about it or anything, but I hear it's about. I hear it has your face. So I'm curious about that. Hmm. Besides that, though, I don't know. I haven't really thought about films at all recently. I don't think. You guys read any books either? You know, you guys just consume anything at all recently? Actually, just like, have you guys like watched, consumed, read, thought about anything at all recently? You know, I never. I mean, I don't usually think about this, but like, for a lot of people who's like streaming is their like actual job, like a lot of them do. A lot of them stream like in the morning, right? But like, I don't. I've never like. I mean, the concept of doing that kind of like fucks with my head a little bit though, because like I don't know. I don't know. I just can't imagine streaming. I guess early in the morning. I feel like it would. I just can't like. I can't bring myself to like bring any kind of energy towards the to like to an early morning stream. But I mean, I guess you just kind of get used to it. I guess it's not like that complicated, really. But I don't know, you know, because I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I've ever streamed anything. I don't think I've ever streamed on Twitch like past like what is it like? I mean, I haven't streamed like earlier than like 12, 12 afternoon. You know, 12 in the afternoon. So like, I don't know, 12 o'clock. So like, I mean, I don't know. I know. I mean, I remember there's a couple of streamers in the past who like streamed at like midnight their time, but like I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. You know, actually, recently I've been working on like on a presentation for a thing. I've been working on a presentation about like an artist, about two artists that I like. I've been talking about like what specifically about them inspires me or whatever, you know. And it's like I don't know. It's been interesting, kind of like thinking about like I guess like trying to like sort of capture like what specifically about the artist that I chose. What specifically about them? I guess like inspires me in a way, you know. Like I've been like I've been looking. I guess just that. I mean, a lot of things just in general, but like that in particular really it kind of really makes you think, you know. Like I don't know if you guys have ever done this. Have you guys if you guys have ever actually gone through and like really properly like studied like what about your favorite artist like actually inspires you about like what about them like really like makes your head like light up. But it's kind of interesting, you know. It's kind of interesting. Man, there's like fucking 10 trillion things I want to do, you know? Like, I mean, like, I have this realization every fucking day, you know? Like, gloves off, I guess, but like, I don't know. Like, I want to write, I want to cook, I want to bake, I want to fucking draw more. I want to draw more specifically outside of work stuff. I want to like write more. I want to fucking play more games. I want to fucking talk to my friends more. I want to stay up later so I can talk to my friends more specifically. There's so many things I want to fucking do, man. I wish I had all day. I guess I just wish there was more time in the day, but But like, I mean, this is like this is like the least unique desire I have, though, right? This is like the least unique desire I could possibly have. But it's still fucks me up sometimes. You know how much shit I want to do and how hard it is to actually get anything done nowadays. Sigh. Then you're doing a good job, Sequoia. Am I? Sigh. I try. God. I mean, you know what though? Actually, this is fucking unrelated at all. This is completely unrelated, but like completely unrelated. But like I asked on Twitter, fucking I posted on Twitter like, oh, where do people host their writing nowadays? And I got no responses. So I guess like no one knows or like no one actually sees my tweets anymore, like on Blue Sky or anything. But like, but I sent that tweet asking because like because like I haven't posted any writing on Substack in a long fucking time, but I also recently saw some fucking tweets from people being like, "Oh man, I want to leave Substack so bad, but I can't fucking find any alternatives." And then, like I saw that, and I was like, "Do people want to leave this platform that I just got onto?" You know, it's like it's so surreal. Fucking seeing the shit like this, seeing like people say shit like, "Man, I want to leave this place so bad," after you've already just gotten like acquainted with it, you know. Like it's like imagine like if you joined Twitter like right after Elon Musk like bought it, dude. Like holy fuck. Oh, this neck is like huge, isn't it? Oh, sigh. Dude, fuck. I'm encountering the problem again. The problem, TM, being that like I see this shit in art all the time, but then when I try to apply it to my own drawing, I start getting convulsions because I don't understand it. Because I don't understand how to make it. I don't understand because I don't understand it, and I think it doesn't look good in my own art, even though I see it all the time. Otherwise, you know, there's something about like small necks that just makes me fucking like go fucking ballistic. Like I keep getting, I'm so fucking stressed. Like, oh my god, their head's gonna fall off, bro. Sigh, sigh. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't know if I have the brain power right now to actually commit to like fully trying to like actually I don't know, get a bit going or just talk about anything at all, but I don't know. I don't know. It's tough being tired. Actually, I mean, I don't know. I've been thinking about writing recently, right? I mentioned that earlier, but like I guess in particular I've been thinking about like specifically how I want to actually structure my writing or what I want to do with my story at all, you know? Like I've mentioned this idea I've had in the past about like a sort of web novel animation hybrid thing, where I'll have like little like chapters of a thing online somewhere for people to see, but then I'll also have like I don't know animations and like little shorts to go along with it, because I thought that that'd be a more sustainable way to just than actually try to do a show on my own and stuff, and I still stand by that. I think that's probably still my best bet. I like getting anything I want to say off the ground or anything, but I don't know though. Like recently, I've been thinking about still been thinking specifically about how the actual logistics of all that, because I have ideas, but I don't know if I really have a central narrative or a arcs planned yet. I feel like I have this loose idea of my characters' lives currently, and I have this idea, but I don't really know if I have if I'm confident enough to actually go through with like like exploring all of that chronologically. I feel like it's weird, but I feel like I kind of the way that I'm going about things currently is as if there's a story already, but I'm exploring and writing things about it non in bits and pieces. So just whenever it fancies me, I guess. So it's weird, but I don't know if I can really figure out exactly what I want to say even with my story or whatever. Oh my god, it's Ravani Crescentia, and oh my god, it's a bunny art helps too. Holy shit! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Storytelling is rough, King. Rough King, yeah. It's rough. I mean, I don't know. See, it's the whole my whole dilemma is based on number one. It's about I mean, my story is about a lot of things, but a lot it has a lot of elements regarding the struggles that I've had in my life and stuff. It's kind of inevitable, but that it ended up being that way. But that's a major part of it. No matter how you really slice it, which is how I want it. I don't think I'd be very good at. I don't think I'm very good at writing. I mean, okay, well, no, I don't think I'm very good at writing anything I don't personally know currently. Honestly, I don't know. It's tough, but pulling for some real life big storyteller moves. Oh, sigh. The Small Experts read that one time was pretty good. I'm glad you think so, because it's probably just going to be more of that for the foreseeable future, at least. Because it's weird, because I can't see myself actually going through and saying this is chapter 1 of my story, posting it online, and then going to work on chapter 2. I can only see myself ever going here's an excerpt from this situation at this point in time, here's an excerpt from this point in time, this expert is this point in time and stuff. I can only imagine myself actually going through and randomly picking out parts of my story and doing it that, which is weird, right? That's a weird way to go about it, I think, but I can't imagine myself doing it in any other way though. I guess I'm just not confident enough in my outline right now, in what my thoughts are, because I don't really have an arching narrative yet. I only have scenarios currently, so it's I don't know. It's weird. What I heard earlier is that general story by creating more as you think, right? Maybe a lot of actual books are stories like that, so different times and supposed to actually how can hear the current time. That makes sense. I mean, I get the vibe of what you're trying to say at least. I don't know if I completely get what you're saying, but I get the vibe at least, which is probably enough. So, which stories with stories that are non chronological do exist, but I don't know. Currently, all the stuff I post online is isn't chronological anyway. So it's most of the writing that I share online is probably going to stay that way. But I don't know. I mean, when you see, this is the thing, though. When you post art of a character and stuff online, you kind of when you're an artist, you post art of a character. You don't really post art of a character from the beginning, right? Usually you post art of them currently, and then you start maybe if you like the character a lot, you explore different times in their life or whatever. But I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pull the fucking evil roast out of the oven now, so I'm gonna BRB. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hope the bread's good. The bread is done. The bread has been done. But I got slow cooked beef sitting on my countertop now instead of being inside the oven. Fucking poisoning me with jalapenos in the air. It looks pretty good, shit. You know, like I took it out, unwrapped it. You know, it's looking pretty good. So hopefully it tastes good. Share with the class? I'd rather not. I'm not gonna bring up a photo of it on my I'm not gonna bring a photo of it on the stream. Sorry, but it smells pretty good and it looks pretty good. I'll say that at least. Okay, I closed the window now. Close the window. Hopefully the acrid air will be done. I mean, like, let me take a bite, King. Okay, see that is even more improbable. Alright, how am I gonna get? How am I gonna let you take a bite? Huh? You weren't here. Reach through the screen and I'll hand you some right now. Okay, reach through the screen right now and I'll digitally put it into your hand. Okay, you have to believe really hard. You have to believe with all your heart to have this work. Okay, if it doesn't work, it's because you didn't believe enough. Okay. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm doing it right now. It's going through the screen right now. All right, the metaphysical beef is going through right now. I'm putting it in your hand. If you don't grab it, it's your own fault. Didn't believe enough. All right, bam. There we go. Tastes great, trust? Okay, alright, I'll trust you. Well, I'm gonna let it cool down and, like, chop it all up for a sandwich later, so, hey. I did burn my tongue though on it, but you know, that's my taste buds don't exist. Like it's fire. Damn. Damn. My bad, I guess. These eyes look like fucking shit, bro. What am I doing? Oh my god. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, so I have a Hobonichi journal thing. I have a big one that has a page a day and another one that has weeks at a time. What's a Hobonichi? I've challenged myself to like decorate a page a day, basically use all my fucking stickers. It's a brand. It's a brand. Whoa. Do 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 do. Hobonichi. Hobonichi. Whoa. This is kind of fun though. Actually, you know, decorate a page a day. You know, I have my sister's been getting into journaling too recently. She's been talking to me about that a little bit. So, hey. The point is, day 24. I'm already getting a little tired already, but it's fun because sometimes you go with friends and like just deco with friends. Oh, that's fun actually. Decorating with your friends. Hey, that's fun actually. I like that. I have a friend sharing their journal, and honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. I got a printer just for that. My sister also had like a printer and like a label maker specifically for that too. Actually, she got rid of. She gave me the label maker. Actually, I used that for a little bit just for fun, but I just don't know if I'll realistically be consistent all year. Well, I feel like you have to be like a specific kind of deranged to like actually be fully consistent with something like that for like an entire year, though. You know, so like I feel like if you stick with it, like even just as long as you already have been, that's like a pretty deep, big accomplishment already. Anyway, you know. I mean, like I don't know, like you know, you gotta start somewhere. Like I feel like the fact that you're already like 24 days in is already like a pretty big feat in my opinion. So hey. I mean, I'm a pretty gnarly, like a little funny in the noggin. A little funny in the noggin. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Still, that doesn't mean that like you have to like you have to get this right first try. You know, like hey, you've got a running start now, but like no one's gonna look at you and laugh if you trip and fall currently. So I can't draw good eyes right now. Fuck. My knowledge of eyes is insufficient. Fuck. Fuck. Just me, you know, you look back on another one, you feel so much feelings. Hmm. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, do 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 do. Ba da ba ba ba. I just realized something. Actually, hold on. I need to do this. Actually, hold on. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. I'm doing fine now. All right, cool. Do you guys? I mean, okay, this is off topic. I'm talking to talk about cooking again, but like, do you guys like slow roast things very often? Do you guys like keep things in the oven for very long, often, or like do you guys like have a slow cooker? Like you probably should, honestly. We use a slow cooker for that usually. Oh, I'm such a fucking prophet. Oh god, I'm so fucking smart. Oh god. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a slow cooker right now, so it's like, so I had to make my fucking roast, my slow cooked like meat in like the oven, but I wonder. I don't have a crock pot either, so it's like I don't know. Crock of shit. I mean, I'm sure the oven works fine. It's just I wonder. I mean, I wonder how often people do it though, because like I don't know, because like I don't know. I don't usually use the oven for like that much besides like baking things. But like maybe if I slow cooked things more often, then like or use the oven for more than just that, I'd have like more variety in my meals. You know, maybe this is my new frontier now. Maybe my new frontier is I have to start doing shit like confit fucking garlic or whatever. Is that the term actually? Comfy. Yeah, comfy. Yeah. I don't know though. To be honest, a little pressure cooker probably serve you just as well. Makes sense. I mean, yeah. Honestly, if I could exchange my current rice cooker for like a thing that actually like does both, then maybe that would be nice actually. But I don't have that currently, so oh well. When I moved, I only had an air fryer, but then finally was able to get an electric stovetop. Whoa. Did your place not have not have a stovetop? Damn. That's pretty huge, though. Pretty huge. Having tri heat is pretty huge, honestly, just in general. I think. Oh my god, my drawing. Fuck. Round, 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 round. So I'm trying to get eyes to look as good as yours. A special kind of torture. I swear to God, I get it as soon as it takes a billion tries. Yeah. I mean, fuck. I'm trying to like let go of the notion I need to get them perfect right now, especially because I just want to get something down because I haven't drawn I haven't drawn any fucking anything for myself in a week. But like, God. I was about to shout. I was about to say like I haven't drawn any fucking lesbians in a week, but like that's actually a lie. I have been doing that. It's just that it's been for an assignment instead of for myself. So like lesbians for work or pleasure, for work or leisure. I've been doing work lesbians, not fucking leisure lesbians, bruh. Sigh. Sigh. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. Oh my god. No, but like I haven't drawn anything for myself though recently, so I'm getting frustrated just because I'm trying to get like a certain thing down, and I've had this idea for a bit, and it's just not panning out because I've been rusty. Sigh. I'm a man-loving man lover myself, a man-loving man lover, an MLM, a BL, a yaoi. There's discourse online, like very briefly. There's very briefly there's discourse online about how this one person like pronounced yaoi, right? Did I misremember that or something? Because I feel like that was a thing, and like I did not learn anything else about it, but like I thought it was pretty dumb, but I don't know. Like, have you heard of heated rivalry? Yeah, fucking Canada's made great, like Canada's current like most important export. Yeah, I've heard. I've heard. They haunt me. Why do they haunt you? Why do they haunt you? I see them everywhere I go. Lamau, even Lamau, lol. See, this is the thing actually is that I haven't seen them everywhere I go specifically because I haven't been able to I haven't actually seen anything visual about them. I've only seen people talk about heated rivalry in terms of like in textually. I haven't seen anyone post any pictures about it on my feed, so I have no idea. I have no idea like what they actually look like. They whisper in my ear, "Watch these men have gay sex. Watch them have gay sex now. Did they even part of the Olympic fire ceremony? Is crazy. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, I have heard about the Olympic fire thing. Actually, that's what's pretty neat. Although, actually, I don't know. Do you guys like? Are you guys like invested in like invested in the Olympics this year? Actually, because I completely forgot they were like even happening. I feel like there's like other shit going on, you know. Not much for sports. I believe it. I believe it. Dude, I suck ass, actually. Holy fuck. Self-deprecation out of the way. Okay. We dispel the air. Dispel the air. Self-deprecation out of the way. I'm just gonna keep trying. It's okay. I'm fine, actually. I'm actually pretty good at this. Actually, never mind. Let's move on. The sports is probably backdrop, I'm sure. The focus is probably the relationship and having a lot of kabangs, and drama. The relationship with the main, sure. The sport is just the setting. It's a great story narrative, though. I mean, I didn't mention. I mean, I wasn't arguing that the sports were going to be the main thing about like heated rivalry. I was mainly thinking about like, do you guys like, have you guys like thought about the Olympics at all? But I guess not. Not me. Not me. I watched the bunch of Olympics on the normal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really heavily invested in the Olympics at all. But like, I mean, I don't know. Like, if someone near me starts to point it out and like I have to watch it, I'll clap and cheer if Canada or China like wins something. Like whatever. I'm not that enthused in it either. But yeah. I mean, friends actually signed up to get free tickets when they can. Whoa. I mean, just how that the Olympics are coming to LA in like 2 years or something. My friends actually signed up to get free tickets when they can. Whoa. I forgot about that actually, huh? LA in 2 years, huh? Huh. Huh. Bada. Bada 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 bada. I don't know if this expression is going to be right for this piece. Actually, fuck, I'm trying to get like some kind of like despair, like some sort of like I want it to like to be distressed, but like not ultra distressed. I feel like it's like a sort of over encompassing like overall long term despair, kind of just washing over as she looks up at the moon. I guess. Hmm. I mean, all things considered, there's a shit is bad in the U.S. right now. So hopefully the Olympics are still held here. God, fuck, I don't know. See, that's my like. I'm wondering about that. Like, I will there be a United States in 2 years? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really one to speak about current events, but like, I'm not one to speak about current events, but like, fucking, I don't know. Fuck ICE, trans rights, you know. hope everyone stays safe. Gosh, fuck. Real king. Don't call me king for just fucking saying that. God, I don't know. That's more than like anyone deserves to like for just like saying that shit out loud. All right, let's be for real for a moment. Be for real for a moment. I'm gonna. All right, just like don't call me king for that. All right. I mean I can do very little. I'm not in a position to like do much, but like still, you know, like all right, I'm not really anyone here. I've not, but thoughts and prayers, man. I don't know. My solution is not leaving the house. Fuck. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I guess. Yeah. Stay safe, by the way, everyone. Like, I mean, besides everything else, you know, it's hella cold out recently, right? So, if you're in path of the winter of the storm, then like stay safe. Yeah. Until I get my citizenship. Oh fuck, bro. Oh fuck, bro. Raph, bro. Raph. Honey, we'll do stupid shit. We'll do stupid shit if anything happens. That's like, I don't know, simultaneously like comforting and also nothing of the sort at the same time. All right, please don't die. I haven't given either of you hugs yet, real hugs yet. It must happen one day. Decree by law of me. Decree by law of me. Okay, see, you know what? Trust the process. This looks fine. Wow, this expression is starting to get somewhere now. It looks okay. The eyes, they don't look perfect, but they're looking all right. I'm actually okay at art. Yay. Yay. See, clear the air a little bit. Clear the air a little bit. I'm all right. I'll do all right. We do all right. We do all right. All right. Yeah, I'm okay at this actually. I'm not the best and would ever be the best, but God, I'm doing pretty good. But God, I'm doing it my way. I'm gonna scratch for food now, BRB. I'm thinking Triscuits and cheese, girl dinner. That's a girl dinner, all right, yeah. Triscuits and cheese. I haven't had a Triscuit in a while, but hey, Triscuits and cheese sounds pretty good right now, yeah. Go get that. Go get it. Go get it. Do you guys have a favorite cheese, actually? Because like I haven't really explored the full depth of the cheese world quite yet. I haven't explored the full spectrum of cheese quite yet. But I'm pretty into Havarti, I think. a cream cheese on toast person. That shit eats. It does. Does. Cream cheese is pretty good, but I don't usually buy it nowadays because I mean, I need I don't know, 2 cartons of dairy and stuff, shit dairy stuff in my fridge. It's usually one too much. Da, da, da. Ba da da, ba da ba da. Ba da 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 da. Oh my god, so I ordered a sketchbook that has like apples and bunnies on it, right? But then that the artist was like bad, was like by bad, that was supposed to be my bad. That was supposed to be a pre-order item, and all I said that I say that I ordered it ordered Black Friday and it's now coming. Okay, hold on. Ordered a sketchbook that has like apples and bunnies on it, but then the artist was like, my bad. That was supposed to be a pre-order item, and all that to say that I ordered it Black Friday and it's now coming, and I'm excited for the sketchbook. God, my soiling is so horrible. Perhaps, perhaps, you know. But hey, that's exciting. I like. I mean, I don't know. I don't. I've been trying to hold myself back from getting any new sketchbooks or anything recently because like I have a lot of them already. I still have a sketchbook that's like not filled or anything, and I don't really sketch on it very often actually. But new books just has like but having getting a new book of something just like has like a good feel to it. I think, in my opinion, I don't know. I think new books in particular have a certain feel to them that like is just nice to like have. I don't know. I've had one in a hot minutes. Had many old things I had to retire. Oh, is this face too small actually? Yeah, it feels like that in such as a bad vibe now. I need to let it go. Like digital art sometimes it doesn't need it because I need paper. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of traditional artists like sort of feeling the same way. Like digital art has its good qualities, obviously, but sometimes you need some paper, something to touch and feel. Mm-hmm. Round, 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 round. Round, 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 round. BRB? See ya, see ya. I wish actually is there like a 3 letter like fucking acronym I can use in response to BRB actually? BRB. I don't know. Be right back. See you later. SYL. BRB SYL. I don't know. Swile. BRB. Burb swile. That's pretty bad, honestly. I don't know. I don't have any good ideas. So. Well, anyway, see you later. Koya meow. It's been a while. Has it been a while? Maybe it has. Honestly, maybe I haven't meowed in a good while. Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Na ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. You know, I've been seeing a lot of like what is it? Like the specific genre of like YouTube short where it's like a voice will be like explaining like a scenario, like a, some kind of wacky scenario where if you go through with the scenario or like the challenge or whatever, you get like $1 million or whatever. And it's like weird because like I feel like it's like $1 million is like the wrong thing to get, wrong thing to use in this scenario because like I feel like there's like base like what is there actually that you wouldn't go through to get like $1 million, you know? Like I feel like there's like very few things that a human being can like actually bulk at if the goal was like $1 million, you know? Like I feel like the stakes have to be lower to actually have like something interesting happen in a would you rather, you know? I love fried rice usually. It's rice I have now. The rice I have now has no soul behind it. Did you order fried rice or did you make fried rice and does it just have no soul? What happened? What happened to the soul? Well, what happens? Is there like a fried rice tragedy happening before your eyes currently? What happened? Ordered? Oh shit. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that your fried rice came with no soul. Shit. Damn. That's unfortunate. You gotta have jasmine rice. I mean, you know, that's a fine choice, yeah. I don't think anyone can, I don't think you can go really go really I don't think you can really go wrong with jasmine. Oh fuck, the pepper debuff is still ongoing. Shit, whoops. Best choice, actually. I mean, I'm not gonna argue against that, but like sometimes you need like something. But like sometimes you need like something specific for like a certain purpose, you know. Like I'm not gonna tell someone to like make. I don't know if something needs like Spanish short grain. I'm not gonna like say like no. You know, like I'm not gonna argue against that or anything. I mean, I like jasmine rice too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but like you know. I'm not gonna blame anyone if if they need something else for their purposes, you know. Oh fuck my body, bro. Become more dreamy. Oh, I'll hydrate. Whoa. I have been hydrating pretty frequently this whole stream, actually, specifically because of the pepper debuff, so. Oh man, you know, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I guess this stream ended up being like a bit of a challenge stream, like a fucking sub goal. Like, oh, okay, stretch, okay, I'll do that too. Like fucking like, oh, you know, if I reach 2 subs, I'll do an entire stream while I have jalapenos in the oven. Oh, jeez. Da, da, da. Okay, you know what? I stretched, but like, hold on. I'm gonna stand up and do like a mega stretch. Actually, I gotta do something bigger. I'm gonna go fucking yoga. I'm gonna go all the way, you know, lunge into this. Oh, oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, nice. All right. That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's. I'm gonna do hair for the hair specifically because I need that. I need that. I think. I think that's something I need. I don't know, you know, sometimes I think about how I have like two characters that have this like basically exact same hairstyle, but like flipped a little bit, and it's like sometimes I feel kind of bad about it, but other times I'm just like, I don't know, like it looks good, so like I don't know, like maybe fuck off. That's like me speaking to me, by the way, because like I haven't ever had anyone else like anyone. I haven't ever had anyone actually confront me about this or anything, but like I think about this myself though. So like, I just gotta tell myself to like fuck off a little bit. I think. Although maybe I need someone to actually tell me to like learn how to draw more than one kind of body. I guess. Maybe learn how to draw one kind of more kind of face too. So maybe I do need someone to come tell me to fuck off. I mean, if I think about it though, I don't know if that would help. Actually, I feel like I might just get like spiteful if that happened. I might just be like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. How about I prove to you just how much I want to do this hair? You know? Hey, Sequoia, f off. Die. Yeah, see, it didn't work. Sorry, it didn't work. Sorry, it didn't work. Fuck. Oh well. You know, it was worth the consideration. You know, the consideration was worth it at least. I guess. I tried, man. I'm not blaming you, honestly. I'm not blaming you. I think it's just like, you know, thanks for the proof of concept, but like, I don't know. I don't know. There's not a lot of heat behind that, unfortunately. It's like it's probably the best that you could probably do with what you had, which is like pretty remarkable, honestly. You know, there was something there. I felt it, you know, but like I don't know. You know, you did your best, man. It's okay. It's okay. Do I have any haters? You know what? I never thought about this actually. Do I? I mean, I probably do. But like, do I have any haters that I don't personally, at least at one point, knew about? Because I know for a fact there's at least like a couple people who once knew me who probably don't like me. Which, my bad, but fuck you too, I guess. But like, do I have? I wonder if I have anyone that like just like dislikes my art for whatever reason and just like hates it for some reason. I mean, it's probably not healthy to start thinking about that. If I'm gonna be for real, it's probably not healthy at all to actually start thinking about that. But like, I wonder. All right, I wonder. You know, it's like it's such like a weird concept, I guess. You know, like, I never thought about that. Like, I never thought about the concept of like having actual haters. You already know where I stand. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I guess maybe for there to be shadows, I need more light. So I need to have more people to like who like my art. So I must become better at art until I have haters. I grinded for nearly an hour for a windmill to use as a decoration in a game. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Yeah, huge. Huge. Love to see it. Customization. I love customization. I love the frivolous thing, the frivolous customization in video games. My pace is spiffy, spiffy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Man, I like it a lot when places like when games just in general give you like places to customize that like are your own houses and stuff. You know, I really love that. W glasses, W glasses. I mean, actually, I'm specifically drawing like not circle glasses because like this is like this piece takes place like before she gets those. So like that's like a deliberate choice. I hope that's like even slightly interesting at least. I don't know if it is, but I usually draw her with circular, big fuck ass circular glasses. So. Any plans with a friend or a new boyfriend, or maybe just someone she's dating right now? Surprised her with something, so is something is now IDK if we're gonna hang out. I mean, have they updated you on your plans at all? Like, I mean, I'm assuming since you know about the surprise, then like you know about, then they're the one who told you about this. So like, did they update you on that yet or no? Because like it's kind of like I mean it's kind of shitty if like they didn't, but I don't know. No, just got told. Just told me. Oh, my boy said he's got a surprise. I'll update you later. Hmm. Well, I guess it's up in the air now. I guess. Yep. Nothing you can do about that. I guess. Smile. I hope. I mean, hopefully it will disrupt the plans, but hey, who knows? The I texted her to be like, hey, is your cafe open late if you want to hang out a bit? Left on rent. Oh, damn. Well, that was tough. I mean, they did say they would update you, so if they don't update you, then it's like that's like kind of fucked up, I guess. I don't know. Not much to do except just wait and see, I guess. So, fortunate. well, that's not what I want to transform at all, actually. Whoops. Do you see this? Actually, no, you know what? This piece is starting to get somewhere. Actually, you know, my original plan for this, by the way, actually, is to have like this piece here, and then have like a companion, like sort of cover here, and this piece, actually, believe it or not, was going to accompany a piece of writing that I have drafted up and almost done. It's almost done. It's not done quite yet because there's like another section I need to like finish up. But like this piece will accompany a piece of writing that I have setting up currently, and it's mainly concerns like these two characters, this character and Ria. Ria is like me first meeting, and I need to run it by some friends. I'm gonna run it by some friends first before I like really go hard into this, but yeah, you know what? This piece is starting to get somewhere. I feel like this expression is working. I feel like this piece, this like the sort of what I have here makes sense so far, at least. And yeah, you know, I think I'm getting somewhere finally. Finally, God, fuck. See, like never doubt me. You know, always bet on Sequoia. If you're in a competition, you know, always bet on me because I'll get there in the end. But man, that took a while. Fuck. Oh god, fuck. It always takes a while. Always takes a while to pay off. Oh shit. But yeah, that's my current plans. I don't really want to talk about the writing itself yet, because like I said, I still want to run some things by my friends and get some like feedback on that, or like get some opinions on that, at least impressions at least first, before I like talk actively about it, because it's still a lot of it's still kind of just like vague. But I do have a piece of writing that's almost ready to be shared alongside this piece, so hopefully I'll have some more art and some more writing. Which honestly, can it be for real? I don't know. I don't know how many people are still like. I don't know if anyone on Twitter specifically, at least, are still interested in like my OC art or even my writing. But I'm gonna post it anyway. So, yay, almost there. I mean, you know what? I've been seeing a lot of shit about like the Twitter algorithm recently, because it's been like actually been like actively hostile to a lot of like artists like recently, because they like their whole system has been like reset recently, I think, even actually, which is like tough. That's tough, right? But I mean, gosh, I don't know. I haven't really had time to like try and rebuild anything either, but it is kind of like sad to see like nothing happen on social media, I guess, you know. I feel like none of my previous efforts have really amounted to anything nowadays, unfortunately. Which I mean, you know, it's social media. It's a lot of it's just gambling, but still, you know, I still feel like I put in a lot of effort that's like not really going anywhere right now. Oh well, could always be doing more. Yeah, so this character right now is wearing like a fucking Chinese style shirt thing because she like escaped from because she's escaping from fictional China, and then now she's under the full moon, and it's going to be a big kind of like an important moment, I guess, you know. Although the moment itself doesn't really show up, but like I do need to figure out how I want to like actually frame this. So I gotta think about this a little bit. Think about it a little bit more. And man, you know what? I also gotta get like better reference for the lighting for this, because I have no idea. how I want to light this specifically. I mean, it's gonna be by moonlight, obviously, but like I don't know. I feel like there's probably gonna be some way that I need to figure out to get this to look right. Cause like she's behind in front of the moon, right? So like there's a lot of space that's like kind of just like in front of her that I'm not gonna be able to see a lot of detail of if it's like super dark out. Which I don't know if it's gonna be super dark out. Honestly, the moon's pretty bright, but I don't know. See, like that's the whole thing is you gotta figure out how exactly I want the lighting to move this to work. But yeah. I've been heavily addicted to Fallout 76 as of late. Used to hate it, but gave it a fair shake recently, and now I'm hooked. Now you're hooked, you say? Do you think? I mean, actually, I don't know. I don't really recall what specifically what was like the major issues on launch or whatever. But like, do you think like they fixed anything from launch, or are you just like able to just appreciate it nevertheless? You know? Like, did they fix what made you hate it, or are those still there, but you're still just having fun despite it? You know? It was Cheeks. Is certainly in a better spot now. I imagine after the show popped off, they had to polish 76. Eh, had to. I mean, yeah, yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. You know, Arcane popped off, but like League is still League, I guess. I feel bad about that actually. It's kind of like an easy punching bag, but like still though, you know, like I don't know. I don't know if I really buy into that logic. I guess that's all. Yeah, it's nice that nice that you're having fun though. Hey, hell yeah, never gonna be like, never gonna be asinine about that at least. Amara says hi. Who's Amara? Who's Amara? Hello? Hi. Hello. How you doing? Hey Amara. How are you? I'm Sequoia. That's my name. Yep. Yep. Hello. Meow meow. My cat? Oh, okay. My choice of greeting was correct then. Meow meow. Meow meow, Amara. Meow meow. Meow? What the fuck? What the fuck? Your cat's so fucking rude. What the hell? Meow meow. Jeez. Can't say that in front of them, man. Why'd you say that? Jesus. Meow meow. Alright, bye. Meow meow. Yeah, meow meow. Sure. You know, honestly, I don't know. I haven't. I mean, I haven't been drawing for myself very often, right? That's the whole like thing. It's like I haven't been able to draw for myself very often currently, but like I have been like doing a lot of drawing outside of that, like doing just drawing in general. And the other day, I tried to do this. Oh, what the hell? No, audience are just so much. Such an expression. Good work. Anyway, ignore me. Okay. All right. TY. There we go. But I don't know. I've been drawing in doing a lot of life drawing and stuff, and like live figure drawing with like this sort of like little like watercolor like marker brush pen thing I found and I bought, which was like $8 by the way. Fuck, it was $8. But it's been pretty interesting though. I don't know. I've been trying to explore like the depth of the what I can actually do with it. So I've been doing a lot of like thick to thin, a lot of like weird like light touch like stuff. I've been fucking around with like pressure and like trying to do hatching with it too, which is like weird actually. But like I've been getting some interesting results actually. Which I mean also just adds to my whole thing, I guess, is that like I'm not really a traditional artist first. You know, I'm a digital artist first from the start. So that's just me. But like still though, but like you know, I don't know. Traditional art has like a sort of feel to it that you can't really fully capture in digital, which is yeah, you know, I don't know. It's interesting, I think. Yeah. Just a minute. Oh, fuck my body. No, the hair should be in front of the hair. Am I stupid? Wow. Oh, geez, my body. You know, a little while ago, actually, this happened like a little while, like a good while ago. But at some point, like I was on Twitter like, again, actually, a while. But I was on Twitter and I saw this one post that said like X artist is like so good, and like this was like completely like unprompted. Like this wasn't like under like a reply or anything to like, oh, who's your favorite artist or whatever. And then I saw it, and then like I was like, oh, neat, because I like that artist. You know, I really like this artist. And then I clicked it, and then like in the comments, there's like a bunch of people like complaining about how because this artist is so good, they have like a legion of like clones. And I saw that, and I was like, huh, damn. And you know, like, I wonder if people are like aware of this. I guess, you know, people. I wonder if people, anyone is like I wonder if anyone like notices that I'm also like a clone or like heavily inspired by this artist, and like I feel like it's pretty obvious, but like I wonder though. Actually, I actually wonder though. Like, am I among the people who people say or like think copy this artist? You know, I wonder about that sometimes. Peep in the sequoia, 10 or stream streak. Wowee. Bust a move. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. I mean, like, I don't care if I am labeled as someone who copies this artist because the art is good. But, like, I had that thought though, you know, like I wonder because I don't feel like I usually think about that though. I don't think I'm usually one to like actually see an artist who has like is heavily inspired by a certain artist and like immediately jump to that. But like maybe that's just me though. I don't know. I don't think I'm special for that or anything. It's just that I don't know. It's just like another reference that I just don't get. I guess you know. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just like unlearned, just not learned enough. Although I don't know, I don't really engage or interact with people on Twitter that often. I usually just talk to my friends. You know, if like someone I know like says something and one needs a response, then I'll respond to that. But like otherwise, I don't really talk on Twitter all that often. Which I mean, do you guys ever think about this actually? Because like I mean, I usually think about Twitter or like any social media as a place to post art, but like I guess like originally when you posted text, it would just be like whatever you're thinking about, you know? And like a tweet is just like a stray thought. And it's like, hmm, you know, I guess I never engaged with social media that way. Okay, hold on. I need to stand up and stretch, but I'm gonna like lean back and like onto my chair and like try to like fold myself in half, I guess, essentially. Oh, fuck. All right, cool. There's an ad in 1 second. Holy fuck! I just noticed. There's an ad in 1 second. Get down! Get down! I can't do that voice. Holy shit! I just realized. Oh god, my throat. I've been accumulating the fucking pepper debuff for too long. That voice actually like doing that voice fucked up my throat. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Jeez, I did not realize how much that would have hurt. Jeez. Not doing that again. Okay, well, I say it hurt. It didn't actually like physically cause me pain, but like still a weird fucking sensation though. Okay, I'll say that at least. Jesus. Jeez. Louise. Do you guys know anyone with like a weird name? I feel like I'm always on the hunt for like interesting or like underutilized names because I like underutilized names for a lot of things. But like I don't know if I know anyone personally that has personally at least that has like a especially underutilized name. I mean, I think I know at least like a couple, but like I don't know if they're all that super super like uncommon though. You know. Like I knew someone named actually I knew someone named should I say their name actually I don't know if I should say their name actually because like just in case but like they had a pretty crazy name. Actually, do you guys know the name like Liana? Actually, do you guys know anyone named Liana? Because I know someone who knew because like the name that I was thinking about is like that is a combination of that name and like a different word that doesn't exist. So it's interesting. Ignua Lillian. That's a nice name. Oh, jeez. Oh, the beauty of the stars. Wonders of the earth. I just realized, actually, I meant for, like, I forgot to do this, but, like, this shirt, this blazer, I guess, should be, like, torn up. But, like, how do you tear up a suit, actually? I mean, I guess you just tear it up like any other piece of clothing, I guess. But, like, how could I do this in, like, a way that's, like, I don't know, interesting compositionally, I guess. How can I do this in a way that, like, says something? Oh, jeez. Text to you, do, 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 do. I should save this song, actually. Save it somewhere because, like, I mean, in particular, I think it'd probably be good for a reel, I think, actually. Which I haven't made, actually, you know. I mean, like, I realized this a while ago, but for the first time in a while, though, like, for the first time this year, I feel like I legitimately didn't animate enough things to make a reel or justify making a reel. Because the past few years, I've been making reels just, like, each year, just because with, like, I've been doing it with, like, old work, too, but, like, I haven't animated that much personal work for this year that I feel like enough to the point where, like, I don't feel like I have enough things for an actual reel this year, so that's kind of unfortunate. I have other animated projects in the works too that I just, like, kind of sitting in limbo, but, like, I don't know. Can I show you the town I've been working on in 76? Sure. I mean, how? Are you going to show me like an album of pictures, like one picture, or how does this work actually? Because I'm not going to be able to like do much other than look at a photo here. One was $7 more tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Ooh, oh, ooh, ah, ooh, next to you, oh. My house, son, garage, and bomber should have played on scene bunker. Ooh, yeah, that's fun, you know. Hey, it's a nice little hallway and nice little road going down here. Hey, that's fun. I like that. I like that. I think the military plan, it is pretty fun. Actually, I do like that. this is okay. This finger looks a little bit strange though. Hmm. Okay, I think it looks fine now. I don't know. It's like it's still like a little bit weird. Maybe I should just move like this whole thing up a little bit, but hmm, I don't know. This hand is like bugging me. Oh fuck. Oh well. You know, I haven't produced. I mean, I haven't gone. I've been thinking about making music like for the past while too. You know, and that's like just another thing that I've been thinking about creatively recently. You know, I already talked about like, man, I wish I had more time to draw. Man, I wish I had more time to like write and stuff. But like, also, I don't know. I've had a lot of ideas about stuff I wanted to like make, produce too, which is like also sucks. Like, holy fuck, what is wrong with me, dude? I had to find out a way to suffer creatively fucking 3 times, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? But I did think about that though, and I still have an ongoing project. But like, I don't know. I've been listening to music a little bit more attentively recently because I've been trying to think about like exactly what kind of sound I want to get out of something that I make, you know? Because I feel like there's like like a definitive like sort of like difference between music. I mean, okay, this applies to like most things that you like create, though I think actually, but like I personally believe that there's like a sort of like a pretty definitive like distinct difference between like the art that like you consume and the art that like you want to make, you know? Like I mean I don't know, it's not always super different because the art that you want to make is also often art that you consume as well, but like I feel like you can consume a kind of art without wanting to like make that kind of art specifically, you know. So I've been thinking about what kind of music I want to make too recently. And I feel like in the past I used to want to like make more like lo-fi and like chill tracks and stuff, but I feel like I've been kind of moving away from that though. I'm not exactly sure what direction I would go at this point if I have any, but like I've been thinking about that though, especially because like I said, like I got FL Studio and like I've been dicking around in there for a while at this point. Ooh, do, do. Ooh, do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Jeez. You know, I never thought about this, but like, there's a sort of tactile feel to doing art that I've like sort of like developed as I've been like with all my tools and stuff, you know, all my tour boxes and shit and all. But like, I don't know. There's like, I've been like, I don't know, cause like I only noticed this like once I listened back to a VOD, but like there's a lot of clicky noises that happen like through the mic and stuff because I'm like constantly like pressing on my tour box and stuff. But like I feel, but like I don't hear that when I'm actively drawing though, because I usually have my headphones in. I usually feel it more, and like it's kind of weird. But like it's kind of weird how like absent I feel. I guess when I don't have this sort of feedback. I guess I don't know. I feel like it's been a long time. I mean, no, it hasn't been a long time since I've drawn with like keyboard and keyboard specifically. But like I don't know. I feel very comfortable with the tour box right now. Which honestly, at this point, I'm not sure if that's a good thing actually. Because tour boxes aren't like cheap or anything, and they're pretty reliable, but like they do eventually like kind of like fail. So I don't know. Bye bye, Sick. I got ready for college. Good night, good night. Thanks for coming by for the stream. Appreciate the company. Take care, take care. Thank you for coming by. Ooh. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, okay. I think that's gonna be enough for tonight, probably. Let's line art done. Yay, yippee, yahoo, yahoo! I think, yeah. I don't know. I still have. I mean, it's like it's still good. It's not the night's like not super late quite yet, but I should probably sign off. I've got definitely have like a long ass day tomorrow, so I'm gonna end the stream there. Hey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate the company. Take care. Take care. I hope you guys enjoyed the sights, the sounds, the feelings as per usual. I don't know. I think I had a pretty good time actually. You know what? Honestly, I don't know. I apologize if you're waiting for like schedule quest to be turned on again or something, but like I feel like I need more. I'm probably gonna be looking more for like just sort of personal work streams in the future. Probably gonna be looking towards more of those at least. Especially because yeah, my amount of time that I have for shit has been going down, but still, thanks for coming by to the stream. Appreciate the company. I'll see you when I see you. Take care.